Financial services company helping people send and receive money across Africa is partnering with iRise Carbon in Malawi's nationwide clean cooking initiative. The project is distributing over 150,000 improved cook stoves to households, aiming to reduce firewood use, improve indoor air quality, and ease the daily burden on families. Mukuru is supporting communities in accessing these stoves through its financial and remittance services. Joining us live to explain the partnership and its impact is Kruger Laureles, who is head of Remittances at Mukuru. Kruger, thank you for joining us, and how are you this Wednesday?
Thank you for having me. I'm good. How are you?
Great. So Mukuru is partnering with iRise Carbon on the nationwide clean cooking initiative in Malawi. Can you give us a bit of background on this project and explain what your role will be in it?
Cool. So Mukuru have partnered with iRise. iRise are the specialists in clean cooking. They provide clean cooking solutions across different territories, particularly in Malawi. Mukuru, as you've mentioned, we're primarily known as a cross-border and remittance company. But we have since diversified into numerous financial services across the region. The partnership came about, we we aim to have continuous development across our regions that we operate in. Um, Malawi is a very significant region for us. We have a large customer base there, and we wanted to make sure that we put that into the community. So the partnership came about with the idea where we could assist in investing in the project to ensure that the cook stoves are distributed.
How does Mukuru's involvement help households access or benefit from these clean cook stoves?
So it's initially actually the initial investment required in terms of capital, etc., to ensure that the production is done, the distribution. We also have a network that is able to assist. We are quite ubiquitous across the region in terms of our network, and we aim to make use of that as well. It's also a great opportunity for our employees, for our partners, etc., to assist on this program.
Are there specific tools or platforms that Mukuru provides to make the distribution and uptake of cook stoves easier for families?
Well, based on the different teams that we have in country, we do have access to different communities. We are a household name in Malawi as well, which helps with the trust and the education in terms of people understanding what the benefits of this product. This is not our traditional financial services products. It's more about putting back into the community in which we operate in.
Beyond cleaner cooking, how can this initiative, supported by Mukuru, provide livelihoods and reduce financial burdens for those households in Malawi?
So the actual technical aspect of the cook stove is that it reduces the amount of firewood that one needs to cook. Especially in the rural communities, there's a lot of firewood that's being chopped up. Not only is that not great for the environment, it's very time consuming. And when the cook stoves are distributed, which will be at no cost to the beneficiaries, it means that they are able to have a cleaner version of cooking, which requires less wood, and also it means that they actually have more time. Many of these individuals have to use their time instead of working or being able to find opportunities. They have to be out to collect wood to actually make the fires, etc.
How big is the rollout of this project as far as the entire country is involved, and also how long are you planning to be rolling it out for?
So the initial developments, we aim to get 150,000 cook stoves distributed in the first 12 months. There are discussions to extend the program longer than that. But as a trial, a very big trial, we wanted to start off with 150,000 cook stoves. We're expecting that this may reach about 750,000 Malawians based on households, average households. And
Of course, as you mentioned, you've got a big following in Malawi, but do you see other partnerships with other countries where Mukuru operates and similar partnerships there with iRise Carbon?
We're definitely open to it. So the partnership with iRise Carbon is not limited to Malawi. As I mentioned before, it's starting off as a trial, but we could extend this to other countries. Mukuru is also open to similar partnerships, once again, within Malawi or any of the countries that we operate. We have clients that support the UN sustainability goals, and we're trying to do our part as well to contribute to those.
Kruger, thank you so much for your time and the work you do in terms of community service in places like Malawi and your, I guess, contribution to greener energy on our continent.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Kruger Laureles is the head of Remittances at Mukuru, explaining the company's role in supporting iRise Carbon's clean cooking initiative in Malawi. Of course, Mukuru being a leading financial services company where a lot of Africans send and receive money with that. And they're looking at improving indoor air quality and reducing firewood use and having improved cookstoves being given to households. And that's how we come to the end of this edition. It's Wednesday's the 3rd of December's edition of Rise and Shine here on Channel Africa. Stay tuned to the channel. More programming coming up. My name is Asanda Beta. We'll do this again with Peter Ndoro tomorrow, 6 till 9. Make sure you tune in. And then we hand you over now to the news. Here's Onele Nzinzi. And then Onele Nzinzi with the news, right?
SABC